Hey everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look. I call it the Pink Panther. Stay tuned. So let's get started. First I'm going to use a foundation. This is the by Terry Sheer Expert Foundation in Rosy Beige. This foundation is really beautiful and really expensive. And I'm dotting this on with my Bdellium foundation brush, number 957. By Terry is an awesome line of makeup. Started by this makeup artist named Terry. Wow, surprise. She's the one who actually created the Yves Saint Laurent Radiant Touch Touche Claw pen, and then she started her own line. Now I'm going to just go in and cover any blemishes I have with the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage number 3. If you ever have any questions or just want to know about my technique for creating a flawless looking skin, just go and check out my Fake Flawless Skin video. I pretty much do a step-by-step explanation of all of this. I'm going to use the Secret Concealer by Laura Mercier under my eye, just because it's creamier. I prefer the creamier. This is the number 2. I'm going to go right under the lash line as well. I know a lot of videos have like the contouring and highlighting thing going on right now. I'm mixed about it. I feel like, yeah, contouring and highlighting is really incredible. There's a time and place for everything. But for regular, everyday makeup wear, painting on a big triangle of foundation right here or concealer that's really thick can look super duper makeup-y. And I don't know, I don't really like that look. If you like that look, that's great. I don't feel comfortable. I mean, for photographs or something, it's a different story, but in real everyday life, when I have to deal with people face to face, I get really uncomfortable if I have too much face makeup on. It makes me feel self-conscious, for lack of a better word. That's just how I feel about it. And then my next step, of course, is to set everything with translucent powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent loose powder with my powder puff, loading that in, patting and pushing that into the skin. Everything's a patting and pushing motion when you're using powder to set your makeup. If you start swiping, you end up wiping off all your hard work. So you don't want to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to use an eye base. This is the Laura Mercier Eye Basics in Linen. Those of you who've watched my videos before can see how light that is. Know that I usually use just a concealer on my eyelids because I like to cut down on steps, but you know what? I'm going whole hog for you today. This actually brightens my eye a little bit more, and that's the look I'm going for. And the lighter base color will actually provide more of a contrast with that cat liner that we're going to do. I definitely wanted to do a cat eye with a pink lip, and I always like to come up with cute names for stuff just because, you know, why not? Why not be creative and have some fun? And immediately I started laughing like, okay, Pink Panther. And I started laughing at myself like, oh, that's so stupid. And then I realized, oh, a panther is a cat, and we're doing cat eyes. So, oh my God, I'm a genius. I did it immediately. Right off the bat, I got the name that I wanted. Okay, and see how I go right into the lash line too? Because my eyeballs get so red. Well, not my eyeballs. If my eyeballs are red, I'm in big trouble, aren't I? Then we're going to go in with a base color all over. This color is Brulee from MAC. I'm gonna use that to set that eye base. You can bring that all the way up to the brow bone. Okay, now on to bronzer. Still using my Baked Radiance that I love from Laura Mercier. This is the #1. They make a big selection of colors, so I don't know, go check it out. Now, you can concentrate a little bit more. Give a little bit of a contour. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to like carve out a whole new person from what we really are. I like to go under the chin. Bring that down. And that's it. If you're spending like tons of time contouring your face, I don't know. I just don't think you need to be doing that much. Oh wait, there is a baby crying next door. Holy mackerel. I don't know if you can hear her. Okay, I'm actually gonna give myself a little brow today. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Ash Blonde, and just really lightly going in. You know, I don't like my eyebrows too done. If you do, go for it. I prefer a softer, natural looking brow, nice and full and feathery and, I don't know, natural looking. You can still have definition and be natural. I mean, what do you guys like? What are your opinions on eyebrows? Tell me. I think a lot of people overdo their eyebrow, and then it actually takes away from their beauty. And I always brush through so that you don't see any harsh lines. A lot of people are doing this thing where they like draw it straight across here. I don't like when you can see that line. I like it real diffused. Okay, now we're gonna go on to my cat liner technique. Don't laugh at me. I can't help it. I want to show you how to more easily do a cat liner, and this is how we used to always do it in makeup school. Take a piece of Scotch tape, get most of the sticky stuff off of it. Okay, so we just line that up. And you're guaranteed a straight line. This isn't cheating, this is just making it easier. Okay. I know. Don't I look cool? Yep. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Cake Liner in Midnight, which is a really, really dark navy. It's almost black, but it's got a little bit of a navy tone to it, which I love. And I just drop a little bit of Visine into that because it's just a controlled way of doing it. And I'm using the Makeup Forever brush. I don't know what it is, 0N, and creating a liquid liner. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and first line the top. Now my mirror's pretty far away from me, so I can't really see too well, but I'm gonna go in here and just get as close to the lash line as I can. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. I like to do each eye the same thing at the same time. That way you don't do one whole eye and then try to match it up. It's easier to do it this way. Okay, so we're lining bit by bit. Don't you just love that blue? I love that blue. Getting really tight into that inner corner. Okay? Now for the fun stuff. I'm gonna use the MAC 22 brush. It's an angled brush, and I'm gonna attempt to do this cat eye from 2 feet from the mirror. I need a better setup. This is killer, dude. Painting like so. Okay. Hopefully I'm not out of focus. Thanks to our tape, we don't have to be so careful, do we? Okay. Now, voila, you have your cat eyes. Now if that's cheating, call me a freaking cheater. Whatever, pumpkin eater, I don't care. I think that's the best thing ever, and I'm sticking with it because I don't want to spend 25 minutes trying to do my freaking eyeliner before I go out. So now that we've got our cat eyeliner applied with our amazingly simple, easy technique, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of a crease color. And the color I'm using is Omega from MAC. I'm using the Mercier crease color brush. And I'm just going in ever so lightly. The reason I do this last is I want to see where my liner ended up. So if this liner's too bold for you, do a little baby flick. You know, if you've wanted to try a cat eyeliner and are scared of it, give that technique a try. Now I'm going to line on the inside of the lash line, on the upper. So right in through here. The reason I do this, even though we've got this major cat line going on, is you want to fill in that gap. You've seen it. A lot of people will do a winged liner that's really beautiful and precise, and then you can see all the skin, that pink skin in between the lashes, and then you lose that dense, beautiful lash line. Okay, so now that we've tight lined, cat lined, lined, de-lined, 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 it's time for some mascara. So we're going to curl our lashes using the tried and true Kevyn Aucoin, and then just do a bit of mascara. I'm using the Stila Stay All Day waterproof mascara in black. You can always go in and add a few individual lashes if you want. The next thing I'm going to do is a bit of blush. I'm using the Well Dressed by MAC with my Laura Mercier cheek color brush. You know, I don't want to do too much blush. I just want to add a slight flush to the cheek. This look is more about the lip and the liner, so I don't want to get too crazy with the blush. Next thing and last thing is the lip color. Now this was my entire inspiration anyway, the Kevyn Aucoin Tenacious. This is newer line of lip colors. It's called the matte lip color. They have no shimmer. They're real super creamy. And I'm just gonna paint that on the old-fashioned way. Okay. No liner needed. I mean, please. So this is a super blue-based pink, which just means it's very cool toned. I found an awesome dupe for that called Dollhouse Pink from Wet n Wild. There, look, it's like the same thing. Same thing for $2. Dollhouse Pink. So there's options. Okay, so this is the final Pink Panther look. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pink Panther. Dun 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 dun.